Good morning, guys. It's Raul TV, yours truly, Team R4UL. We're back again, and I hope everybody's good and safe, nice and safe out there. Bad times we're going through. The human race is taking a battering with this COVID-19, but I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Light at the end of the tunnel. Like I said, give me that injection. Right, anyway, what we're doing is, I've got a 2011 Toyota Prius, okay, and we're going to go ahead and replace the front wheel bearings. Easy job. If you want to do it outside your house, save yourself a few quid, a few pounds, and do it outside your house. You can do. I mean, it's not the hardest job in the world. It's a full hub, should bolt straight off. Let's do it. Right, there we have it. I've sent the car up on the ramp. I mean, I've took the wheel off. I'm not going to show you guys how to take a wheel off. Like I mentioned in all my videos, if you don't know how to take a wheel off, or if you struggle to take a wheel off, do not even attempt this job, okay? Simple fact, that's all. 101 of mechanics, taking wheel off. Right, so first things first, what we're going to do is, obviously, I'm going to send it up all the way up, right? Two ways to do this, okay? One is somebody sits in the car, okay, while it's on the floor, steps on the brakes, and you take that center nut off, right, the hub nut off. Or you could do it my way, which is a little bit dodgy, but should be okay. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the gun on it, okay, and try taking it off with the gun without taking my teeth out again, like last time. Or I'm going to jam something in there, okay, and it's going to rest against the caliper bracket, and we're going to take it off with a strong arm. So a few ways to take it off, but the main objective is we need to take that off. Let's take that nut off. I don't know if I've done one of these videos, on the Toyota Prius wheel bearing. If I have done it, then we're doing another one. The more the merrier. Let's go. Okay, as you can see, I'm doing it this way. I know it's not the right way to do it, but as you can see there, I've jammed the chisel in between there. It should be alright. Okay, if you're doing it outside your house, I would say that's the best bet, unless you've got a powerful electric gun. But I'm not going to use the gun. Got a 3/16 multi-spline socket. Bang that on there. It's a full inch one, that's not the half inch, it's a full inch one, proper big one. If you can do it with a half inch strong arm, then happy days, do it with a half inch strong arm. I've got a big one to give me a bit more leverage. So 3/16, I would say it's about, I don't know what size it is in Whitworth size or anything like that. I think it's 30 or 32 multi-spline. Bang that on there. Right, let's get the strong arm on and let's take that off. So there we have it, I've got the strong arm on there. I'm going to use this jack handle, big massive jack handle, to give me more leverage. Take that off, and the thing is, I'm going to use both hands because I don't want it flying off and hitting me on the face. Last Monday, or the Monday before that, same thing happened. First job of the week. I don't want the same thing happening this week, so I'm going to put the camera down and take that bolt off. Take that nut off. Right, guys, we have managed to take this nut off here. Okay, it's off. What you need to bear in mind is, if this CV joint doesn't go backwards, okay, then you're in trouble, right? Okay, you're in a little bit of a trouble, right? So what you need to do is get the nut on there, put the socket on the nut, and give it a few hits. It should go back, okay? If it doesn't go back, then you just have to persuade, persevere with it, and it has to go back. Mine, as you can see, has gone back. It's moving backward and forward, so that's good. We'll take the nut off. We'll send the car up even more on the ramp, and we'll go ahead and tackle the rest of it. The next job, what we're going to do is, you can do it both ways. It's either whichever ways you find easiest. You can either take the caliper bolt off, this one here, take that off, then take the bracket bolts off, which is that one and that one, 17mm. All you need is a socket and a ratchet, big ratchet or a socket and a strong arm. The caliper bolt, normally 12 or 14. This is a 14 on the Prius. It could be a 13 if somebody's changed it. So it's whichever way you want to do it. If you want to take this off, take the caliper off, you just have to take this bottom one off. Take the bottom one off, swing it up, take the caliper off. That way you can gain better access to the bracket bolt, the caliper hanging bracket bolts. You can get to them, this one and this one. The thing is, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and take these bracket bolts off. them two 17s. That way, saves me messing about. We're not changing the brake pads or anything. Let's do it. Right, I've took that bolt off. I've took that one off. Two 17mm that holds the caliper bracket and the caliper together. All we do now is get a little flat screwdriver or a pry bar or something, just pry that off, put it to a side, and we'll go from there. Okay, now that the caliper is, as you can see, out of the way, just leave it there. Doesn't really matter. Or you can leave it on that side, whichever side you want to leave it. Just get it out of the way, tie it up if you have to. You can take the disc off, just give it a few hits on there. Not on the rotor itself, not on the disc, but on here. Just give it a few taps, should come off. If it doesn't come off still, get two 13mm bolts, right? 30mm heads. I think it's a 10mm bolt thread. Bang them in there, tighten them up. The disc should come straight off. So the disc, I've given it a few hits on it. That should come straight off, out now. There we go. That's the full hub, wheel bearing. What we're going to do now is we are going to go around the other side, and I'll show you what to do. Next job for us, guys, is we're going to take the ball joint off. I mean, these bolts, we can get to this one that holds the wheel bearing. This one, there's one there, there's another one there. But because the CV joint is in the way, it'll hamper us a little bit, okay? We can probably get to it if we use a normal socket. You know what? Why do you want to work hard, and why do you want to work, why do you want to struggle for? We want to work efficiently, easy, nice and easy, have a brew, have a chill, relax. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them three off. 17mm, 2 nuts and 1 bolt, right? Let's take them off. Alright guys, what it is, we've had a little bit of an argument here, me and the gaffer. The gaffer goes to do it the other way. Basically leave everything on, all the ball joints, everything on, okay, and just go ahead and take them 4 bolts off, okay, and take them, which you can, I did mention it, you can do that if you want to struggle. Okay, this way, as you can see, I can get my hand in there, all the space in the world, no problem whatsoever. I'm going to get some sockets on there, strong arms on there, take that off, and make my life a lot easier. Then I'm going to have a brew after that. Right, so that's what we're going to do now. What we're going to do now is we are going to go ahead and we are going to take them 4 bolts off, 14mm, 1, 2, 3, and there's another one here, 4. Take them 4 off, give that a hit, hopefully it should come straight off, and we'll replace it with a new one. And now that we've got all 4 bolts off, I've left one in there because we have to bang this wheel bearing off. I mean, there's no nice way to do it. Give it a hit, give it a bang. If you've got a slide hammer, use that. You have to be a little bit rough with it. Bang it on the bearing. Let's take that off. We're going to replace it anyway. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you in a bit. Leave me to it. Let me do some battering. Right, there we have it. There's the old one. It's off. Obviously I had to give some battering. It is off. Got the new one there. Let's bang it on. Reverse order. Let's do it, guys. Come on, no time to waste. One little top tip, when you're refitting it, just be careful with this ABS sensor here, the pickup. You do not want to damage that. Be really gentle with that. Be careful, because if you damage that, you're going to have all sorts of lights on the dashboard. Obviously, you're going to have the ABS light on, traction control light, all these warning lights on. So make sure you be careful when you're refitting this one. So let's fit it. Needs to go into there in reverse order, and we can only go one way basically, so you'll figure it out. Line the bolt holes up, bang the bolts on. Happy days, let's do it. Alright, I've got them 4 bolts back on, tightened up as well, tightened up with a strong arm. If you want to do it the other way, you can do it the other way, put everything back on, then tighten them up. But I find this way, a little bit easy. You can get your sockets and ratchets and everything to them, no problem. But it's entirely up to you. What I'm going to do now is put the drive shaft back in, put the ball joint on, disc back on, everything in reverse order. Let's finish it off. Alright, there we have it. Everything is back on. Center nut is back on. I've even hit it with a chisel just to get it in the groove there. Calipers back on, caliper brackets back on, ball joints back on. that's pretty much it. The bearings back on. I'm going to put the wheel back on, and that's it. Job done. Well, that's it, guys. That's how we replaced the front wheel bearing on a 2011 Toyota Prius. Not a hard job. If everything comes off nice and easy, should take you no more than half an hour to an hour to do it outside your house. Take it easy, have a brew, chill out, and yeah, save you a few quid as well. Anyway, guys, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button for me. Leave a comment in the comment section. Raul TV will see you guys soon.